Welcome back to Can't Stop Talking. You're here with Sheila and Lisa, and as you know, we can always find something to talk about.
We always have things to talk about. Me and Sheila never shut up.
Like I said earlier, I can talk to myself all day. Bob's like, who are you talking to? I'm like, me, myself, and I.
That's right.
Having a great
Just
conversation.
we're not arguing. So, what have you had going on this week?
This week's been kind of slow. Did a little bit of work, checked on a few properties, but it's been getting ready for big surprise for my hubby's birthday
Nice.
for tomorrow. So we're getting ready to do that tomorrow. And then we're going to go on a cruise.
Nice. Cruise.
Going on Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
We're going to be going on Utopia for 3 days because, as you know, I love Utopia.
Yeah. The only one I know that you go on constantly. I mean, you try all of them, but you always go back to Utopia.
Yeah, and Jax just got Norwegian came today. So
Oh,
we got a
nice.
new ship at Jax. Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll have to try that one out because I've never done anything but Royal Caribbean or Carnival.
Yeah. And probably a good thing that it's been a little slow because with you doing property management, that gives you time to do the stuff that you can't do when you are actually busy doing things,
Yeah.
other things. So it actually is probably a good thing. You guys want to, or if you need to rent a property or need to put your home on the market, Sheila, give
here
her
for
a
you.
call. Her number is
904-477-9338. Just give me a buzz and let's chat.
and she always answers, so don't think that you're going to end up, talking to a machine or something.
Yep.
Because she always answers her
Always.
phone.
Even when I'm on vacation, always.
I know. We've both been there.
Yes. But what'd you do all week?
God, I cleaned our bar area out, and that was horrible. I got one shelf done, and my body was hurting so bad. It took me 2 days to clean 4 shelves, but they're long and everything else. Got them done. They look great. I actually got a call from somebody for a job, and it was a lady from Wawa, and I was all excited. She was all excited. We set up an interview, and when I asked which location she was at, she said Pooler, and I was like, I'm sorry,
Where's
where?
that at?
And she goes, Pooler, Georgia. Sorry, I live in Florida. And she's like, oh my God. She said, you sounded so awesome. I wanted to hire you.
Yeah, that would have been a drive.
And it's weird because I put in for the security guard school and then I get that phone call. It's so weird how that happens. But I'm excited about the security job. Can't wait to get started.
Yeah, you're going to be good at that. That's your thing. I can see it.
I'm excited. I'm really excited about that. But this weekend, instead of being here, being able to see everybody trick or treat and all the great costumes, my husband's a truck driver, so he's not able to come home this weekend, and we've not seen each other for 3 weeks. Lisa's gonna drive to South Carolina so she could see her hubby. It's 3 weeks is wow. It's been torture, but it is what it is,
Yeah.
and you find the time when you can get the time. You grab it. So I'm grabbing. But
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I hate when my hubby's out of town, even for a day. When
Yeah.
he went to New York for those 11 days, I didn't know what to do with myself.
yeah, because you're so used to doing
Yes.
things together that when you're by yourself, you go, what do I do? There's nothing to do. Literally.
When I met him, he was already out of the military. Because I'm like, if you would have been in the military, I would have never got with you. Because I do not like to be home alone.
Yeah, I've been there, done that too. There's a lot going on in Clay County.
Yes, a lot tonight with it being Halloween. And
Yeah.
definitely you guys be careful out there if you're taking the kiddos out. Watch out for traffic and just
And
be on the
traffic,
alert.
watch out for the little kids,
Yes.
please.
Yes, and there's a lot of stuff going on if you don't want to go into a neighborhood. There's a lot
Yeah.
of places that are having great activities. Downtown Keystone tonight from 6 to 9 on Lawrence Boulevard. They're having a trunk or treat. They're going to have a spooktacular photo booth. Looks like haunted houses and treats, and admission is free. So go check that out in Keystone. And then the Calvary United Methodist Church here in Middleburg, is that Orange Park? Oh, it is Orange Park. 112 Blanding Boulevard in Orange Park. they're having their trunk or treat from 6 to 8.
Nice.
So yeah, go check that out.
And I've got Orange Park Mall is having a candy crawl. Come dressed in your costumes. They're gonna have all the different kinds of candies for the kids. And there's also an official Teal Pumpkin locations offering treats for all the kids too. And that's between at 5 o'clock off of Wells Road. And then we have River Christian Church. They have a fall festival. They're going to have bounce houses, music, trunk or treat, climbing walls, food trucks, you name it, they're going to have it. So there's that. And that's between 5 and 7 tonight at the River Christian Church.
Cool. Sounds fun.
And then Moose Haven has their trick or treat, and they always do it up great for the kids. When Greg and I took the grandkids there one year, their buckets were half full before we even got out of there. So they really do it up nice, and that's between 5:30 and 8:30. Don't bring any pets with you. They just want the kids to come in costume, get their treats, and have a good time.
Nice. Yep, and then we got Cross Point is having their trunk or treat. That's on County Road 220 in Fleming Island.
Nice.
They're also going to have like a costume contest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that should be cool. And then the First Baptist Church in Middleburg on Blanding Boulevard, they're having their annual, and that's from 6 to 8. That's always nice. They're going to have bounce houses, food trucks, and vendors. So that sounds like some fun too.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot
Yeah.
of fun. And then we have Skate Station Funworks. They're having a trunk or treat. And that's on at 230 Blanding Boulevard in Orange Park between 6:30 and 8:30.
Yeah, go there and skate.
Yeah. Go there and skate, get your treats, all that good stuff. Do you have
Yeah.
any more?
Let's see. Holiday Craft Fair is
Oh.
tomorrow, actually, and that is
Okay.
at 1614 Blanding Boulevard, and that's in Middleburg, and it's going to be from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So you get head start on your holiday shopping. And let's see, what else? Oh, Home Depot tomorrow starts there. They're starting back every Saturday from 9 to 12 doing DIY with the kids.
Nice.
So, yeah, that's cool. So every Saturday, any Home Depot you can go to from 9 a.m. to noon. And that every Saturday they do a different,
Kids will love
Yeah.
that too.
definitely.
Be able to help mom and dad out.
Maybe make some Christmas stuff for their parents. That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah, and also on Saturday, they have at Cheers, they're going to have, which is at 1138 Park Avenue, they have their third annual Clay County Jeep Show. So, let's see, it's from 10 to 2 p.m., 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The entry fee is $20. All proceeds are donated to the local VFW.
That's good.
So that's
nice.
cool. There will be trophies, a 50-50 drawing, and prizes and cornhole.
Yeah, if you were here, you could have took your Jeep. You could have
I could have
decorated
taken
that.
mine if I was going to be
Yeah.
here.
So yeah, just go by that because I bet there's going to be a lot
I-
of Jeeps at Cheers tomorrow.
That would be so
Yes.
neat to just go through and look at all the
Uh-huh.
Jeeps, and see how they decorate them
Yeah.
and stuff like that. That'll be cool. And there's cornhole.
Yes. Oh, and you know how we love cornhole. We haven't played in so long though.
I know. I know. So also, what we wanted to do on this segment is because there's so much going on out in the world that's negative and stuff like that, just kind of pull something in that's not negative, something that's positive, something that might make people sit there and go, wow, I know it did me. There was a very, very beautiful lady. It's called, what was it called? Social Cultures. Is her Facebook name. She fosters kids whose mom and dad are maybe having a hard time for whatever reason they can't. She needs to keep the kids for them until they can get back on their feet. She said she's had a lot of great unifications and stuff like that, but she has adopted some of the kids. And one of them was a little boy, and they had him since he was 3 days old. And he was 2, and they got the chance to adopt him. And so they did. And we're going to let you watch the video of that because it just, I don't know. When I saw it, with everything going on in the world, it was nice to see something.
To see that there are good people
Yes.
out there that are willing to
And see
help.
something positive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter, you know, who you are,
Yep.
where you're from, anything. But we'll pause here. We're going to play the video, and then we'll come back and say our goodbyes and see what you guys think.
So I want to address this question because every time we have a video go viral and it's a post of me in Princeton in the video, people always want to know, why did I choose to adopt a white child versus a black child? And typically I respond very sarcastically or, you know, rudely. But this time, just this time, I said, you know what? Let me educate the people just for a split second. I know, black with a white child. God forbid, you know what I'm saying? But if God didn't want it to happen, then baby, it wouldn't have. And let me tell you why. Because I did not do private adoption, and I think that's where people is getting all of these things misconstrued. I did not do private adoption, and private adoption is, you know, where you go and you talk to the adoption agency. I don't even know how the dang process works, honestly. But what I will say is I was a foster parent. And as a foster parent, me and my husband decided not to have any stipulations on the children that will come into our home that would need assistance. Like, why would we put stipulations on that? Oh, no, they can't be white. Oh, no, it can't be a boy. Oh, no, they can't be 12. Oh, no, they can't have a disability. No, we welcomed all children of all ages, all colors, all religions, all disabilities into our home so that we can assist those children while their parents was, you know, getting themselves back together. Now, we've had some beautiful reunification stories come out of our foster home. However, when it comes to Princeton, aka Boosie, when it comes to him, unfortunately, my baby didn't have the opportunity to be reunified with his birth mom or dad. So they gave me and my husband the option to adopt him. Now, we had him since he was 3 days old. He didn't get adopted until he was 2.5. I was the only mom he knew. Carter was the only dad he knew. So when the option for adoption became available, why would we say, no, he's white, dare not take a white child because we're black? Put him back in the system. Put him back in foster care. Baby, do you know? Like, I can't even fathom. Like, it just would have never been a possibility for me to tell the social workers to place him back in foster care. Absolutely not. Now, I don't feel the need to have to clarify any decision that me and my husband choose to make for our family. But what I will say is the plans that God have for you is far better than your own. Now, my plan, I never would have adopted. Never thought about it. But God's plan was for me to adopt through foster care the child that I have, the children that I have. Now, I always say this: if people are so concerned, other people choose to adopt, and I want them to get on their overcoats, their boots, grab their keys, and shimmy on to their nearest social services or adoption agency and ask about all the hundreds of thousands of children that are available for adoption right now. Right now. I challenge you to do it. I do. Now, while I understand what it could look like to other people, baby, that's not my prerogative. What y'all think is not my business. I don't care. I don't give a hill of beans or a roll of potatoes like my great aunt used to say. I don't care. But what I will say is, if you care nearly as much as the strength that it took you to type out a comment on a stranger's page on the internet, take that same energy and go adopt. Do it now. Don't delay. Okay? Somewhere a child really deserves that. Okay? Well, y'all have a good and blessed day. Bye.
Hi, so we hope you enjoyed the video. And maybe it gave you a good feeling. Maybe you looked at it and was like, God, that was really positive. Thanks a lot. Let us know what you think in the video or in our survey about what you thought about the video. You know, we just thought we'd put something out there positive and go from there.
Yeah, maybe you foster, children and have some great ideas and things like that for people that are foster parents.
or even ones that want to get into
Yes. Yes.
it. So, but yeah,
But yeah, we hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we hope you check back with us next week for our next episode.
definitely.
And we'll talk to you soon. And as always,
Keep talking.